Good day, I'm Adrian Atkinson and this is your JIS News for Monday, July 29. Finance and Planning Minister Dr. Peter Phillips says government is confident that Jamaica will pass the first quarterly performance review under the Extended Fund Facility EFF agreement with the International Monetary Fund. An IMF mission team is expected in the island on August 14 to conduct the review.
We feel very satisfied about the June 30th performance review, and we expect that when the fund mission visits in mid-August, August 14th, that their review will confirm our review that June 30th targets were all on track. We expect also that there will be a similar performance for the future targets.
Dr. Phillips was addressing the Manchester Chamber of Commerce's Biz Clinic 2013 forum at the Mandeville Hotel last Thursday. He said the administration's confidence was based on the progress made in implementing key components of the country's economic reform program. Several components of the program have either been implemented or are now being embarked on in an effort to reduce Jamaica's debt from the current 145% of gross domestic product to 96% of GDP by 2020. And at another function recently, the finance minister said government was making progress in its efforts to reduce the country's debt burden and encourage growth in the economy. Dr. Phillips stressed that growth was the only guarantee to sustainable debt reduction, so there had to be a focus on incentivizing those investments that would spur growth.
Because that is the way in which our people are going to get the jobs and expand the productive capacity. We need to reorient our consumption and our production towards things that we produce so that our people get the jobs.
Tourism in Kingston is set to get a boost as ground is broken last Thursday to welcome the construction of a new 130-room Marriott Business Hotel in New Kingston. The development, which is to occupy 1.5 acres of land, will be completed over the next 18 months at a cost of approximately $2 billion. Tourism and Entertainment Minister Dr. Wickham McNeil welcomed the investment, which will provide a number of jobs during construction and employment for over 430 Jamaicans upon completion. The hotel is scheduled to open in the 2015 winter tourist period.
And this development will help to advance even further Kingston's appeal as a center for business and as a resort area of growing demand and significance.
Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites has pledged to identify funds in the next budget for the establishment of a special diagnostic and care center for students with special education needs in Region 6. Region 6 encompasses the parishes of Clarendon and St. Catherine. The Education Minister had already announced the establishment of 3 special care centers in Regions 2, 4 and 5 for this year. He says adding a 4th in Old Harbour, Spanish Town or Maypen will alleviate the need for parents to take their children to Kingston for assessment. This will also lessen the demand on the services of the Microchild Assessment and Research in Education Care Center, which is currently the only such facility in Jamaica. And finally, the staff of the Jamaica Information Service, JIS, was joined by friends of the agency this Sunday at a Thanksgiving service celebrating its 50th anniversary. The JIS team was joined by representatives of government, clients, family, friends and well-wishers at the Webster Memorial United Church in Kingston. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller praised the agency for the successful delivery of quality service over the past 50 years. Her message was delivered by the Minister with a portfolio in the Office of the Prime Minister, Natalie Nita Headley.
The Jamaica Information Service has for 50 years been a critical player in the dissemination of government information to enhance public awareness and knowledge of the policies and programs of the government.
JIS CEO Donna Marie Rose said the agency had withstood the test of time and remarked that the future looked bright for the entity.
We believe that we can cultivate a culture of excellence among the staff of the JIS, and already we've seen steps in the right direction with the way in which everyone is owning the corporate plan, the operating plan, and their individual objectives.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Thanks for watching.